Hi, my name's Tish Paquette with Emergence Readings and Reiki, and I want to thank you for allowing me to come into your home for this presentation. I know the elections have just ended. I know people have been walking around in fear and doubt and concern, and it may have happened long before the politics and the election. Your world just may feel topsy-turvy. You may feel ungrounded. You may wonder, where's my future? What's happening? And you feel unempowered. This presentation is going to help you find your center, get grounded, trust, so that whatever comes in your life in the future ahead, you will be able to maneuver through it and manage it gracefully, confidently, successfully. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to draw a couple diagrams. So you really need to get some pencil and paper, and I really want you to take these notes because these are valuable. Every time I share this, people take that with them and they look at it, they put it on the refrigerator. It's a reminder that this is a tool in your toolbox of life to help you successfully maneuver through it. So go get your pencil and paper and I'll be right back. Welcome back. Paper and pencil in hand, get ready for this. Thank you again for not shutting me off. So, I'm going to do a little quantum physics with you. I don't know a lot, but what I do know I enjoy and I love learning, and I feel smart when I use the word. So, they did the double split test. You've read about it. You can go on the internet and read about it. I'm going to tweak it a little bit to make my point, but it's still scientifically true. So the scientists took a back sheet and then they put a flat metal plate and then they put a split in it. And they, boys with toys, had this machine and they fired photons, electrons, whatever, through it. And when they removed this back sheet from it, they got something that looked like this. They got all this stippling like that, and it fit, and that's what they expected. No surprises there. So this was observed, and it was expected. Okay, good deal. But testing, you need to have more than one test. So they did it again. I'm not going to do it exactly the way the scientists say. I'm doing it my way. So there's the backdrop, here's the metal plate, here's the slit. Whoops. And they fired again. Only this time they were kind of busy. They knew what they were going to get. They fired away. Now, the pattern that they got is not going to look like the one I'm giving you. So like I said, go on the internet and you can see what happened. But the principle is still the same. But I'm doing it this way so it gets locked in your brain so you understand a wave. So when they pulled this back sheet out, they got something different. And I'm just going to make it look like this. It didn't actually look like this. It actually looked like this. But you can look that up later. Point being is, it doesn't look like that. And they were amazed and shocked and couldn't explain it. But the one thing I do know about it is this was unobserved, which tells us something. That we have the ability, when we observe something from the universe, to bring it into an expected outcome. We're more powerful than we thought. I want you to remember this. This is important. I'm going to bring it back around. So hang on a second. I'm going to erase this so I can do the other one. Okay, back, magic. It's all clear now. So, pencil and paper in hand, here's what I want you to draw. You know this symbol. I wish I had created it. Yes, you're right. It's the infinity symbol, or a sideways 8. And I'm going to spell it like the car, because normally it ends in a Y. These 4 I's are there for a reason. So I want you at your leisure to look that up and find out why they spell it that way. It's pretty pertinent. The infinity symbol goes like this. We know it, we've seen it. Oh, I'm even wearing it, the infinity symbol. Here's what I want you to do, just for a moment. Don't turn me off yet, okay? Take your index finger, and I want you to make the infinity symbol. Like that. Make it. Good. Now slow it down. Good. You're noticing something, aren't you? A little bit of a change, a little bit of a shift. Okay. Close your eyes and do it. Wonderful. Now, get in the flow of it, the movement, the rise and the fall of her, and feel it. Slowing down, feeling that center, feeling that balance, feeling that peace. Wow, what an amazing feeling. And notice now, as you make that infinity symbol, it's smaller than when you first started. It's become manageable. Good job. Good job. Now, you can open your eyes. Notice that you can do this anytime you feel stressed, upset. Just do this. This actually balances your right and left brain hemispheres and brings you back to center. Center and peace and calm. Good job. Now, here's what we know about waves. They have a crest, the top of the wave. And they have a trough, the bottom of the wave. And when we're riding this, it's awesome. It is like the best. It is like riding that surf wave forever. Never want it to end. It's awesome. But it does end. You don't stay up here forever. It dips. But if you remember, it comes back up. And it dips. And it comes back up. The universe just kind of does that. Wow, that's amazing. Now, here's what happens. All the universe ever asks of you, ever, is this. How will you respond when it dips? That's all it cares about. How will you respond when this happens? Because it will. It always does. And you know it's coming. There are no surprises here. We know it's going to dip. Now you have a choice. Am I going to be one of those people who am going to rob myself of my joy riding the crest because I'm looking over my shoulder all the time wondering, when's the next shoe going to fall? Oh, things happen in threes. Oh, can't do that. Or are you going to be the other person who says, I have choices, I have solutions. Here's how I choose to respond when this happens, no matter what that is. It could be that your car broke down. Okay, how am I going to get to work? There are options, there are solutions. You can ride the Max if you have the Max. I know some people who bicycle. You have friends, you can hitch rides. Is it going to inconvenience you for a little bit? Of course it will. Of course it will. But are you willing to ride this and get back up and go, I'm not going to let that get out. I choose to respond and not be a victim. I choose to respond and do it this way. And that's pretty good because the universe is asking you to do this, to trust. Because we know it's going to do this. Trust the universe. So, I contend that this is really where the magic is. Nobody wants to be in the trough, but hello, we're human, and the trough happens to all of us. And nobody likes being there. But I would venture to say, for you, don't think of it that way. This is where the magic is. Yeah, I know, crazy. This is also where the Christmas box is. What Christmas box? Oh, you know. The Christmas box that's under the tree. You don't know who put it there, and you certainly don't know what's in it. It's a surprise. Ooh, I like those. But this isn't just where the magic in the Christmas box is. This is where all possibilities are. All possibilities from the universe. All possibilities. When we did that slit test and that other side that didn't behave the way it was predicted, whoops, it came from the field of all possibility. It came from the universe answering your request in the way that it chooses to answer it. All possibilities. And it happens. It happens. Trust, believe that the universe will come and answer your request. Now, I like this. I believe in this. I walk in this. I choose to respond differently. I choose not to say poor me or be a victim. I choose to see how the universe is going to answer me magically, unpredictably, beautifully, synchronistically, because it does every time. Now, this is where the lesson is. This is where we learn it. This is where we live it. And you can't do that if you haven't done that. And you know, people say, you know, this is negative. This is, ugh, don't want to be there. But I'm reminding you, this is where the magic happens. And guess what? It all is just a matter of perspective on how you look at it. That's all. You can shift it just like that. Not only that, but look at this. When we allow fear and anger to grip us, because we're not trusting, because we don't know what's in the box, here's what we do. We clamp down on that wave, and then we stop the flow. And then, guess what? Our world becomes very, very small. And that's not what you wanted. When you trust and let go and say, the universe is going to do its thing, because it always does. I am going to have magic in this Christmas box. It will, and you will. Because that's what happens. I do not say, I don't have enough money. What I do say is, I allocate this for here. The universe will replace this. But I never say, I don't have enough, I can't do that. Because then I've done this. And guess what? I don't have enough and I can't do that. But when I say, let's see how the universe is going to answer that for me, then the magic happens every time. It cannot not happen. And life becomes exciting. Because every day, something beautiful happens. Every single day. Every single day. So I challenge you and encourage you to take a hold of this and grab onto it. This concept will help you ground, center you, give you hope in a moment when people are feeling hopeless. Trust me, I choose to believe that no matter what the outcome is, there's something good from it. And I choose to believe in that. Thank you for allowing me to be in your home. If you have any questions, want to email me, call me, feel free to do so. At the end of this, it'll have my information if you're interested. Thanks again, and choose to have a great day. Bye.